What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Elizabeth, and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people who love planners and stationery, love reviews and hauls, and decorative and creative journaling and planning. That's what I'm all about, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today, we're talking about the 2024, well, technically, it's the November 2024 subscription box from Cloth and Paper. It's a monthly planner subscription box. But the November box every year has kind of become the planner box because Cloth and Paper puts their upcoming year's spiral planner in the November box every year. So if you like playing with different types of planners, at the very least, you can count on every November that being in this subscription box. And you can buy the boxes one at a time, or you can do kind of cluster them together for a cheaper price. That is what I've done. I have a 3-month subscription, but I can pause, I can skip, depending on the contents of the box. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's get into this and take a look at the 2025 spiral planner from Cloth and Paper. Again, you will be able to purchase this planner on the website, but those that are subscribed get it in the November box. And so this is basically a little sneaky peek. I'm really excited. Ooh, and we have another puffy pouch, which at this point, this is probably one of my favorite items. Ooh, what's this? Gift tag stickers. Okay. One of my favorite items from Cloth and Paper. They give you a pouch in every box, and I've been really not a huge fan of a number of the pouches that they've been giving us just because I don't know how to use them, so it's personal preference. But whenever they do the puffy pouches, I'm like all about that life. I have 2 of them here already, the olive green and the Wonderland collab powdery blue, and they fit my iPad, they fit pretty much every planner that I have. They fit my disc bound stickers and stuff. So I really like them and they feel really nice. So before we get into the planner, let's take a look at the miscellaneous items in here. Pardon the noise. So some of the items that were sneaked for this box, I was kind of confused, not confused by, but not sure how I'm going to use, but we'll take a look at them. Like these raised stickers, like those are going to add a little bit of bulk to your planner. So I'm curious what you guys will end up thinking about those. So let's start with the pouch. So the first item in here is a kind of chocolate brown puffy pouch. The material is different than what we have seen. This has more of a sheen to it. This one has more of a velvet feel to it. And while I like the color, it has a material that kind of feels like are you guys sensory people? Like I have a thing about like cotton balls and cotton swabs, the way that cotton feels between my fingers. This is kind of giving me that vibe. I wish that it was more of this puffy jacket material, but it's not. It definitely has it's not fuzzy, but it has a different, you can even see it's more kind of matte compared to the green one. I don't like the way that this feels, but I love the pouches. I like the idea of the pouches, and it's got the Cloth and Paper embroidered CP right there. But something feels different about this, and I don't know how I feel about it. If you guys received this box, let me know if you understand what I'm saying with the differences in material. Size looks pretty darn similar. Even with this one, it has that kind of, it feels like a puffer vest. This one doesn't, and it's borderline cotton, that cotton feel to me, but I think the color is really nice. I do like the chocolate brown. So that is the pouch that is in this box. Let's take a look at what's in here. These are our pens. I loved the pens from last month in the Wonderland box. Let's see if I feel the same. Ooh, okay. So, well, I love a Uniball pen, so I'm not mad at the Uniball one. This is a 0.5, and I'm guessing it's going to be in this purple color, but let's find out. It is. And just so you can see, that's a really nice dark plum. I think they've done well with some of the color pens lately where most people prefer a black pen, But when they give us colored pens, I do appreciate that it's a darker color. So you could trick your mind to believe that that's black, even though it's purple. So I do like this pen, not mad at that. The next is the Pentel Calm pen, and funny, I have a couple of these from Jane's Agenda. They've done these pens before, and they're a nice aesthetic. I like them. And I have found that they work pretty well on some of the notebooks that I'm using right now. They dry pretty fast. So do the Uniball pens dry quickly, which I appreciate. So just a really interesting kind of barrel, but this one feels, uh-oh, did I break it? I think my mechanism might be a little off. All right, well, that's a little disappointing. That's a lot disappointing. Ooh, come on. I'm going to be gentle. Let me try to, I think now it's broken. All right, well, that's a bummer. This might have to just stay. I didn't think I was clicking it very aggressively. I know that these pens work. I have a couple of these, like I said, from Jane's Agenda, and I've had no problem with the clicker. So I think I just may have gotten a bum pen. So it's kind of a bummer. Let's take a look at what we have in here. We've got, looks like some page flags, and ooh, they're like marbled. This is the Lux Plate page flags in stone. It's a set of 3. And these are the types of flags and sticky notes that you need to use an oil-based marker with. And I just so happen to have purchased some new ones. So this is the Uniball. It's my favorite. It's the Unipin oil-based pen. And it's basically, it looks near identical except for the barrel color from the regular Unipins, but you want the gray barrel. That's the oil-based one, and it'll allow you to write on these page flags. You could also use, for the darker one, you could use like a chalk ink, I think, or like acrylic, the acrylic pens from Archer and Olive you could use as well. But yeah, those work just fine. I was a little turned off at first seeing such a dark page flag, but if you can use, I don't think I have an oil-based white pen other than, yeah, you'd probably want to use a paint pen or chalk pen, I think, on these for that guy. So we have the Lux page flags, the monthly reflection card. Ooh, this pocket for it feels different than previous months. That actually does feel quite luxurious. I like that. What is our reflection as I blind you? Gifted. Is the value of a gift found in what's given or in the intention behind it? Well, I mean, I think we know the answer to that. I never know what to do with these monthly reflection cards, but the packaging that this one is in feels more luxe than I've seen in previous months. Let's take a look at this. This is a gift tag. I'm going to leave this in the packaging. It says Memento. And Memento is actually printed on the gift tag. So it's a gift tag. So if you're sending or giving a fancy gift to someone, you can add this little gift tag. That's appropriate for the holiday season. This is the first monthly calendar that we're seeing in this new style. It's for January 2025. Previously, we were receiving the pop-up calendars, and I have not been a fan of the pop-up calendars because I just wouldn't use it. And if anything, if I was going to use it, I would just cut it so that it's just that really nice cardstock with the calendar on it. So the change to this, I know, is people are going to have different feelings about it, but I'm fine with it being changed to a card like this. You can use dot pens, you can write on it, and then you can put it in a frame. If you have one of the acrylic frames that was in a box from last year, I'm sure you could pop this inside and then stand it up on your desk. So I actually like this change. I think it's nice. And I'm more likely to use this in this form than the pop-up calendar. So that's a nice change. And then we have stickers. So These are literally raised stickers, and I think they look cool, but they are going to add some bulk to your planner because they are quite literally raised. So I don't know if I would use these. I think they'd add some fun texture, especially if you're like a textures person and you like the feel of, bumps and stuff. But if you don't, just keep in mind that it is going to add some bulk. Now, this is a set of set of 2 sheets. And it sounded like, or it looks like, yeah, we've got some bars. So these are long bars to span multiple days. So fun, but it'll be interesting to see if people actually use these functionally in their planners and how much bulk it adds to the planner. So I like that they are trying new things and branching out, but I'm not sure the practicality of it. Says the girl that adds tons and tons of stickers to her decorative planners, and that's going to add bulk over time as well. So I understand the hypocrisy here. So then we have dot stickers in the tortoiseshell. I'm going to keep these on here, but I'm guessing, it tells us what the shape is. We're going to have lots of those dots, and then we'll have the bar stickers as well in the tortoiseshell. And I think those are very pretty. So those are the stickers. Let's take a look at the gift tag sticker. And there are 50 stickers in here. So that's nice. And, ooh, these look like they're going to be fancy. Let's open these up. Open, open, open. So the box kind of acts as a delivery method as well. So let's open this up. I'll use these this year. Let's pop the sticker guy in here. Okay, so you got your roll, and then you can just pull your sticker out from here. See what it looks like. It's got a nice texture to it, very simple. And you've got a to and a from. And it is, yeah, it's a textured gift tag. I'd use it. I don't know what un cadeau pour toi means. I'm assuming it's not offensive. So I'm going to use these this year. I think that's a nice little gift to include in the November box as we get ready for the holiday season. So we have gift tag stickers. And the last item, I guess, is that right? Let's take a look at, let's see, we've got the puffer pouch, reflection card, the Luxe page flags, the memento journaling card. Oh, so I assumed that this was a tag because it looks like a tag, but they're calling this a journaling card. So this is meant to be, yeah, maybe just a little, you could write maybe your hopes for the new year on here, or your reflections on 2024 on the back, and then you could tuck it in somewhere and it's like a little, like a journaling card. Okay, I get that. I would prefer to do that with this, do a little junk journaling with it and have it be a journaling card than actually putting this on a gift. So that was oversight on my part. This is why it's very nice to look at the card. So gift tag sticker roll, got that, the monthly pens, the pocket calendar, and the 2 sets of stickers and page flags. Okay, so now we're getting into the 2025 cloth and paper planner. They put it in this little zipper pouch, which can be reused if you want to. This is spiral bound 5.8 by 8.3. And I like the update that they made to the spine. Last year they did their kind of new wrap style with the coil, and you couldn't bend it very easily on itself. So I like that they went back to the kind of twin loop coil. Mixed feelings on the silver, personal opinion, mixed feelings, but I like the way this feels in my hands. This is probably pretty close to an A5 size, and A5 maybe half letter. But I like the way that this feels. They chose the right size of coil, in my opinion, for the number of pages on here. So it feels really nice. We have a thick frosted cover that says 2025 with white ink on the front. And I'm a fan of that. And I think that looks nice. I prefer a gold coil personally, but I know that they were intentional about choosing the silver this year. So, that's their design prerogative, but not bad. This first page looks like it's a reflection on 2025 and tells us a little bit about the planner. So it's going to be a Monday start and a weekly task layout. I don't know what that means, but we're about to find out. Live each day with a sense of wonder and gratitude, recognizing the potential for growth and transformation in every moment. And this looks like just reflections on the new year. Let's get into it. And you could probably, if you have a punch, could punch in a different cover if you wanted to, so that what's popping out from underneath here is maybe a little bit more decorative. That's something I would probably do. Okay, so this planner belongs to, so here's your name spot. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and let's get into it. We have our year at a glance, very clean and neutral, great for dot pens. You've got a little bit of space underneath each monthly calendar, so you can maybe highlight some things if you want to. Then we have holidays and observances. I hope that that means that they are not included in the planner. I like my monthlies and my weeklies being neutral so that I can add whatever I want. And if there's a holiday that I observe, I would just add it at the front of the year myself. Some of these planners just have too many holidays pre-printed, and I feel like a lot of people feel the same way, but planner companies still aren't getting the memo that there's always going to be a holiday to add, and it's just at what point are our planners filled with holidays that most of which you may not be observing. So I like that this is here, and I like that we've got, well, mixed feelings on the conversions. I don't know if that's really necessary. I wouldn't go to my planner for a conversion, but that is just me. I know that they've put these in just about every year, so somebody might be wanting these. We have a note page, and I guess this is our divider or our monthly setup, I guess. So we'll see if there's this aesthetic between each month. So we have a note page, then we have some quote, I guess, on, it's too much writing. I'm not going to read. I'm not going to read all of it. But the topic is passion for the month of January. We have note page on the back, and then we get into January. This is like a January dashboard. We've got four blocks across twice. Oh my goodness, words. We have 8 blocks of goals. So 8 different goals that you can put in each section, and then maybe a breakdown of how to do them or what you'd like to accomplish to achieve those goals. We have some important dates, your priorities, bills for the month, and just a checklist. And then we get into they put the holidays in. Oh, I was getting so excited. Here is the monthly overview. Very neutral. I like it. I like the simplicity of it. I prefer a Sunday start monthly, but that's just me. But it is a Monday start. There are holidays on the monthly calendar, and then you have a right side margin for lists, and you can see the previous month and the upcoming month in the upcoming in the lower corner. And I do like seeing that information on the monthly spread. I think that's handy dandy. And then we have note pages, note pages. I like that the different sections of the planner are separated by note pages. I think that was very thoughtful. Ooh. Okay, let me get my bearings for a moment. Is this our weekly? This is our weekly. This is much more structured than I've seen in a vertical. So let me take a look at this for a second. So we've got Monday start. We've got, it's a vertical. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday is stacked. Some people will love that. Some people might not. The vertical is then split up between your priorities, your to-dos, and then additional listing space. And then you have notes for the week down at the bottom. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let me just get in there so you guys can see it. If you love this planner, it will be available for purchase on the Cloth and Paper website. It's not exclusive to this box. So if this is like, yes, I need that in my life, that's my 2025 planner, it will be on their website. You'll also be able to find, I'm sure, folks that want to destash this will be selling it as well on secondhand sites. So, yeah, it's an interesting layout. I'm not a vertical person. In previous years they've done the horizontal. I do like the horizontal layout. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll use this. I know that they have done such a good job of listening to people. They made changes to the coil planner for this year, which was something that people gave feedback about last year. So I know change is a slow process, but they are listening. So I'm very curious to see what people think about this new vertical layout. Very curious. Okay, so note pages, then we get into the next. So it seems like every month we're going to have a different topic and then a quote about, or maybe a person. So Frida Kahlo is here, for example. For February, the topic is love. And then this must be a Frida Kahlo quote. That's my thought. Then we have our monthly dashboard, our monthly overview, our notes pages separating our weeklies. And there's our weeklies. I do like that I can see here along the spine, you can see, or along the page edge, you can see the month. So that makes adding tabs really easy if you want to add tabs, but you also just have, a color representation along the way if you're looking to flip to a different month. So that is the spiral planner for 2025. Let's see how many note pages we have. So it goes through January 4th, and then we have notes and a contact list. I guess this is good if you're on the go and there's something you want to add easily or you want to have easy access to. We've got some birthday columns, but I never use contact pages. So this is something that would probably come out. If I were adding stickers to this planner, I would remove any of the excess pages I'm pretty sure I wouldn't use just to make room on the coil for deco. And that's something you might want to consider too. If you're going to use these dots in here, you're going to run out of space on this coil. So if there's any other pages you can take out to make room for those stickers, I would recommend doing that. So that is the 2025 spiral planner from Cloth and Paper. They only, to my recollection, only come out with one spiral planner, and this is it. You get a sneak peek of it. Everybody, all of the subscribers get it in their November box, but then it is available for purchase on their website. That's everything in the box. What do you guys think? We've got the 2025 planner. We've got our dot stickers, our monthly reflection card, some holiday gift tags, the journaling memento card, the calendar card, the Luxe page flags, our pens. Still kind of bummed about this one. I'm going to fiddle with this off camera. Our 2 pens, and then lastly, of course, we have our pouch. Just pop this here. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me, again, you want to see more things, more flip throughs, reviews, and just decorate and be creative with me, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.